business. The first award to be presented in education. This category was introduced in 2005. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2018 Qimpro Platinum Standard for Education is Professor Y.K. Bhushan. Professor Bhushan, please come on stage.
Professor Y.K. Bhushan is one of the founders of structured management education in India. He has over 5 decades of experience in human resources development and institution building, a visionary and a giant. Since 2002, Professor Bhushan has been the senior advisor and campus head of IBS Business School, Mumbai. His mission is to grow it to a sterling management school. Concurrently, he also serves as the Vice Chancellor of ICFI University, Nagaland. Professor Bhushan is best known for seeding the NMIMS University and serving as its first full-time director between 1984 and 2002. During this marathon innings, Professor Bhushan established links for NMIMS with University of Stirling, Durham Business School, University of North London, and the University of Marseille. This enabled the institution to leapfrog the management curriculum to world-class standards. NMIMS has since evolved into a multidisciplinary deemed university. Professor Bhushan has served as a consultant to non-corporates and social sector organizations. His wisdom and people skills are his trademark. Noteworthy clients are the Aga Khan Foundation, Foundation Education Management Program, the Tata Institute of Social Science, and the Indian Council for School Education. He has also catalyzed the development of professional bodies such as the Indian Society for Training and Development, the Association of Indian Management Schools, and the Association of Management Development Institutions in South Asia. An education evangelist, admired, respected, and revered. Professor Bhushan is currently the chairman of South Asian Quality Assurance System of AMDSA. In this avatar, he serves as a qualitist. He recognizes industry as his primary customer. He believes industry defines the quality required of students. We salute Professor Y.K. Bhushan, our Qimpro Platinum Standard 2018 for education.
May I request Dr. Ashok Mishra, our first Qimpro Platinum Standard in this category, and Dr. M. Anandakrishnan, our Qimpro Platinum Standard 2017, to present the award to Professor Bhushan.
Sorry. Sir, thank you very much. I'm honored. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Very much. Thank you very much, sir. Honored.
Thank you. Over to you, Professor Bhushan.
Yeah. Can I take them? Oh, okay. The eminent qualitist, and I'll say evangelist for quality, Mr. Suresh Lula, from whom I have really learned the ropes of quality and have tried to get them into the institutions which I have had the honor of heading. I have been in education for 60 years, as he mentioned. And it's been great fun. I must say, I liked every moment of it. So, and I liked every moment of it because it has been my passion. One, to grow people as an HR person, and also to see that the message of education and quality can spread. I think education is a great disseminator, and we have tried to use the dissemination opportunity to our best in the institutions that I've had the honor of heading here. I took over as the director of Narsi Mundi Institute of Management Studies, and I say that with deference to Mr. Adi Godrej, who is sitting here. He was the chairman of my governing council. I still remember those golden days. And when I took over this institution, my first job was to get the name of the institute known all across, because that was a challenge. JVIMS was there, and it had a monopoly over management education. My first task was a monopoly and show that excellence can be achieved in other institutions as well. And since then, institution building became my passion. I've been trying to see that institutions can be built, and I believe in institutions because I believe that an institution is the best gift that you can give for posterity. All the good work that you try to do can be perpetuated only through an institution. And what we try to do here in Narsi Mundi was to grow an institution. Growing institution, of course, is possible only when you grow people. And we thought that we could achieve excellence in our institution only by growing our own people. Learners, those who handle learning or manage learning, also need to learn. And I can share with you that when I took over and prepared my first budget, I provided a separate amount for faculty development. And some people in the management thought that that was not required because we were recruiting qualified people. So this is why are you again spending money on developing people now? And I think money spent in development of people, of my faculty, paid off because Narsi Mundi grew to good heights in the eyes of the educational world and in the eyes of industry. The other thing that we had in mind was that we must develop symbiotic relationships with industry, and we made special efforts to do that. That paid off not only in terms of placement, but also in terms of faculty and the development of curricula. Now that was the story of the growth of Narsi Mundi. We started with just about 40, 50 students way back, I think 1973 or 84, in fact, we started when I took over. And when I left, the total number of students that we had was 4,500, which included some of the distance education students as well. And distance education was carried on not only in India, but in other countries as well. Now, along with that, I thought an institution should not remain insulated and must have continuous links with industry, with the world of work, and also with other countries of the world. And therefore, we made our first endeavor to establish a link with a British university, Stirling University in Scotland. Not only because it was a beautiful place, but because we felt that the work being done on entrepreneurship in that university was excellent. And we established a link which really brought the two countries together in the area of entrepreneurship. We started a women's entrepreneurship program which is carrying on even today. And many of those people, those women who came, women with degrees, but who had nothing else to do, really set up enterprises which are flourishing today. That, I think, has been one of the most satisfying features of our work at NM. NM has grown and has become a deemed university now, which certainly pleases me because it's like seeing your own child grow. but I know that NM has a long way to go, and my friend Dr. Rajan Saxena, who is now the Vice Chancellor, he was with me as my colleague on faculty, and was also incidentally my student at some stage at the college level. I think that's the most satisfying thing about education, is the difference that you can make to your own students and to the lives of the families of those students. People think that placement is something that distinguishes a management school from other management schools. If you have 100% placement, well, you are on the top of the world. At IBS, we have achieved almost 95% placement. Now, it's not that which really counts. Placement is a means by which a management school makes a difference to not only to the students, but also the families of the students from where they come. You know, because every good placement really makes a difference to the family of the individual who is placed in a good company. And we had many instances where some relatively poor students came and got placed in good companies, and thus had their families transformed over the years. So I must say that this award really is a kind of alchemy created by Mr. Lula, because when I got the information that I was again nominated for a Qimpro award, I wondered what kind of alchemy this was, because this was converting gold into platinum. And while I had the gold in 2009, it has got converted into platinum today. So thank you very much. Thank you.